Welcome to the You, Me, and Disney podcast. Hi, welcome back. I'm Nikki.
And I'm Shawn.
How's it going?
Good, Nikki. Welcome to the Me, You, and Disney podcast, an adult humored Disney podcast for Disney adults.
Well, you struggled with that one a little bit, didn't you?
Do you like that?
I do. Say it again. Welcome to our adult-friendly podcast.
An adult-friendly podcast structured for Disney adults.
Disney adults.
What do you think?
I love it. Disney adults are some of my favorite people.
Oh, we're alive. We're good to go. Whew, a lot of buttons to push.
Oh, my Lord.
This is all still new. Hey.
Hey.
How was your week?
How was my week?
Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day. Yep, happy Labor Day.
I should make sure we're recording it. Okay, yeah, we're recording. We're good. Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day. I can't. Here's so much work.
No. Hey.
So much work.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Tink.
Yay.
All right.
Yeah, happy Labor Day.
Happy laboring to us.
For our area, all of our children will officially be in school tomorrow.
God forbid.
Right? Bye. See you later.
I'm
Get out.
so happy. Wish they'd go to school forever.
Get out.
How happy are parents in Europe that send their kids to like Hogwarts and like special schools where, you know?
Didn't you do a meme about that?
Oh, Hogwarts?
Was
that place real?
Oh, was it Park and Rec?
Oh,
Oh,
hey, anybody listening, maybe that one person in Nebraska, our Instagram is back.
our Instagram is back. Oh, that's right. Oh,
Yes.
we probably should have started with that. So we did put a post out there the day that it came back.
Yes.
Saying, thank you to everyone. Thank you for hanging in there with us. It wasn't our fault. Instagram realized that we were real people. We personally think that somebody reported us
They
because
definitely reported us. I
because
definitely
it
let you know.
said that our content is appropriate
Yeah.
or
And we're real.
for the community and that we're real.
Yeah.
So thank you, thank you, thank you. It is Monday.
It's Monday. It's Labor Day.
It's Labor Day.
It is the new month, so we are doing a top of the month treat.
Yes.
Did I tell you what we're going to talk about today?
I think we are talking about one of my most favorite hotels ever.
We're going to do a hotel review. We're going to do a review of... Oh, wait, before we even get into that, any housekeeping?
No.
I had no housekeeping either. So I literally wrote question marks, nothing.
Did you ever follow up to find out about Disneyland and them not doing
What? Disneyland doing what?
the very end of the podcast last week? I'm the one who informed you that Disneyland starting
shit.
January 26th or January 2nd or whatever will no longer be doing early.
I don't even want to get into that. But breaking news. I actually have breaking news here. We usually in these top of the month things go right into what we're going to talk about. But I just want to briefly talk about. Do you know we have that kind of made up segment of like human beings being big pieces of shit?
Yeah.
Can we include Disney people into that?
I don't like to talk shit about cast members.
Two breaking news that I found out this week. First, Carousel of Progress is getting a facelift.
I told you that.
Correct. I found out this
So
week.
after 30 years, what was it, D23?
T23 announced.
They announced that Carousel of Progress is going to get a facelift. They're going to update John, Sarah, and the family and give you a little peek into what they've been up to.
Yes.
And it sounds like good old Walt is going to be in the very beginning.
In that opening scene where that little thing where that hypnotic wheel is that they had.
They welcome to the Carousel.
Oldest running stage show in America. Love it all.
I think it's cool that Walt will be there in the beginning. I'm hoping they don't change the meat and potatoes of the ride. Meaning, like, I like how it starts.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we don't. If they change anything, it should be the future.
Yes.
It should be the futuristic one. I'm hoping John still turns the stove to 720 because that's amazing. But
970. I wonder.
975.
Yeah, that's it. Something like that. Yeah.
But I think it would be good to update that very last, because even that futuristic world, as it is now, is not.
I think they updated a couple years ago.
They did.
They gave college sweatshirts to the girls.
They did. So I'm wondering if we're going to get a whole nother scene.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to.
I don't want to speculate.
It's going to upset me, and we could spend a whole episode talking about that. But the other big thing is they're refacing the castle.
I did see that, and I know you're upset about it.
I looked at old photos of the old castle because we have many of them.
Cream and blue.
versus the new
Pink.
the new castle with the bright pastel. What did they call it? Shimmering. There was iridescence. Iridescent because it was for the 50.
Mickey,
It was
iridescent.
for the 50th anniversary, and they were like iridescent was the word they went with, and those kind of like really popping, beautiful colors, like three-dimensional, like almost translucent-y, like beautiful colors.
Yes.
And to go back to those old colors, and you said something that was hilarious. You're like, well, that's what Cinderella's castle looks like. And I had to inform you that Cinderella is not a real person.
I understand.
Right.
that, and,
So
she
there's
is
no
a
real
person.
but there's no real castle. It's like when we used to watch Game of Thrones, and you'd say to me, you'd be like, is that really what it was like back in the old days? And it'd be like, when there was dragons and sisters had sex with their brothers and everything else, like that's make-believe where ice people come out of nowhere.
Please don't make fun of my questions.
But it's like it's you can have it be whatever color you want in her world.
I don't know why we're doing this. I don't know if they're just trying to paint everything and make everything shiny and new. So
But they're not shiny, they're dulling it down.
they are, but the brand new bright blue on the top of the castle will look lovely.
You think so?
I mean, I guess we're going to have to see it and wait, because I don't think that there's anything.
I'm just scooting out over here. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Anyway, yes, as well as Tron is getting new lights. When you walk up
Wait,
to Tron,
what?
When you walk up to Tron at night.
No, I don't even want to talk about this right now. We'll talk about that next week. I don't even want to talk about it.
Okay.
You're making me mad right now even telling me this stuff.
Okay, sorry.
This is like Saturday morning. We're sitting on the couch and you hit me with these things, and it's like, what am I going to do today? It's get upset, obviously.
You are so much work. All right, so
Let's
we
talk
are
about something.
top of the month treat.
We're going to do a hotel review.
Yep, one of my
Which-
faves.
Port Orleans French Quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to give you some facts. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it.
But
Hit you with some knowledge that I learned today because I went into the Wikipedia. Okay?
whoa,
I went deep into other people's information.
click the button on the internet machine.
I did.
What is it? The Google button?
Facts.
Facts. Let's start with facts.
The hotel was built in to be clear, there are two Port Orleans.
Yep.
There's Port Orleans French Quarter,
Yes.
Port Orleans Riverside. They are both by a river. So what differentiates the two? I'm not sure. One is French Quarter. Look, I don't know what Riverside looks like. I don't know what the buildings look like.
Giant.
Is it? And no, well, we're going to get into that. Don't get ahead of me. Port Orleans French Quarter was built first in 1991. It had roughly 432 rooms when it was built, and it was 3 buildings. So plunk, plunk, plunk.
That's it?
Plunk, plunk, plunk. Yes, that's it. I mean, wait, don't, let me, I'm going to give you all the facts. Don't start looking immediately.
Okay.
A little bit after that, they were like, we need to make it a little bit bigger.
Okay.
So they built more buildings with a total of 7 buildings.
All right.
I'm going to show you an illustration right here of what it looks like. Do you see this? These are the buildings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 buildings total.
It's funny when you put it like that, it looks like it's a very large piece of property.
Yeah.
And it is not, I mean, it's big.
See the main courtyard right here?
It's definitely big. So, as Shawn is telling a funny story, before we had ever stayed here, we've talked about before, we have stayed at the Caribbean Beach Resort. And as you know, Caribbean Beach Resort is, it's enormous. I
Yes.
mean, the first time we ever went and they were like, oh, you guys are down in Aruba? No, Jamaica? Ooh, I want to take, no, sorry. I don't know.
We were far,
We were far. Barbados, I don't know,
still
somewhere,
furthest possible.
Because we were in
Yeah,
the pirate rooms,
yeah,
and at the
yeah.
time they had stuck the pirate rooms all the way at the end. And we had gotten off the plane and didn't land and didn't get to our hotel till midnight and had to walk
The whole entire way because we were staying
our
at a
luggage.
pirate room. Yep.
because we were staying in the pirate room. So with our luggage,
Yep.
we had to walk all the way from the lobby all the way to the pirate rooms. So it was funny because fast forward to when we stayed here and we had requested a room close to the lobby. When we stayed here and when we checked in, she was like, sorry, like there were no rooms, but you're in building like 3.
7.
It was 7.
It was
wasn't
7.
it?
Yeah, yep. It was
And we
7.
were upset because we were like, "Oh my God, 7." And she was like, "Oh, no, 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 no. It's not what you think it is." And so we didn't really say anything. And lo and behold, what was it, a 2-minute walk?
Not even a 2-minute walk, and I'm literally pulling up the Caribbean map right now because I'm curious of, like, what.
So my point in this
Yeah.
long, drawn out story is even though when you look at the map and Sean's telling you that there's 7 buildings,
Yeah.
this is not 7 buildings with a map stretch out like the Caribbean beach
Yeah.
resort.
So in the Caribbean,
It's the Caribbean.
yeah. So there's the main hall over here, and you had to walk all
Yeah, but
the way
you
down.
didn't pull the real map up.
This is the real map. Oh, it doesn't actually have an illustration
right.
because we were by the Sandal,
Yeah, no, Sebastian's Beach or no, Sandal, yeah.
that pool area, and it was so far away. But back
Sorry.
to
So 7 buildings, go.
back to it. 7 buildings. So originally it had 432 guest rooms. It now has 1,008 guest rooms.
Okay.
So that is not large.
No.
And here I'm going to tell you what is. Riverside has 2,000 guest rooms.
Yes, it's just
So combined together, they have 3,000 guest rooms, which is the size of the Caribbean.
mm-hmm.
Actually, I think the Caribbean even has more.
Trinidad.
That sounds about right.
It
Yeah.
was Trinidad.
But to go back to it, it's like, so the thing, do you see what's odd? Do those look like buildings? Those clusters of 3 are actually one building.
Yeah.
Right. So they call that one building. I would call that 3
Oh,
buildings.
3 separate buildings?
Yeah. So I would actually call it more like, I think I wrote it down here, like 21 actual buildings.
Okay.
But they call them 3 buildings because they are connected. They probably do have a central elevator and things like that. It's beautiful. It is across the street from Epcot, which I did not know that. Like, did you know Epcot is right there? Look how close Epcot is.
I did not know that.
Do you see that? I'm showing Nikki a lot of visuals, like on Google Maps when I was doing my research. I took a lot of photos. That is the parking lot. Why is there not a bridge or something connecting these two? Like, that's
Because
crazy.
that's the major highway. Dun dun.
But I think there are places where you can do a skywalk over things and stuff like that, because that's leading me into my thing.
Mm.
I don't want to jump ahead, but anyway, transportation down the road.
Okay.
When I was reading Wikipedia about it, I was trying to come up with like costs and things like that. I could not find any costs. So I'm sure it's a hotel. I'm sure it's trillions of dollars. The one thing in Wikipedia when I was reading about it was that stood out to me, and this is their wording. It embraces the antebellum South. And I was like
Lady A?
like Lady Antebellum, which I think, didn't they have to change their name because
They're Lady A.
the word antebellum is not good? Like, I don't know. Like, isn't that fucking mean racism or something like that? But I'm like,
Let's move forward.
let's, because I was like, wow, I really love this hotel. I love everything about it. And I was like, wait, I don't like the racism though. Like, you know what I mean? Do you want to start with pricing? Let's start with pricing first.
This is a moderate.
This is a moderate. So again, to go back into it, like, value is kind of like your entry level. Moderate has a little bit more flair, or what do you like to say, bouge? I don't like the word bouge. Actually,
Pizzazz.
Pizzazz.
A
Okay.
little bit more
And then you
zhuzh.
zhuzh. Yeah. And then zhuzh sounds like gravy.
Zhuzh. It's got a little bit more zing.
Sexual juices, right?
Ew.
And then it's your top of the line is what? Your deluxe.
Which you're,
Get that deluxe burger.
yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
TripAdvisor and Expedia give this hotel a 4.7 stars out of 9,400 reviews out of 5. That's really good. 4.7 is amazing,
It's amazing.
right? Before we jump ahead, when we first rolled into give me a brief. When we first rolled into this hotel, what were your thoughts?
I loved it. So it has a very Mardi Gras feel. So very New Orleans, obviously very Mardi Gras. You walk in, the lobby has those big masks, like
The foyer.
yeah, the foyer, it's got a big Mardi Gras mask in it. They offer beads. Isn't there a water fountain right Yep, there you go. There's the Joker and the
Yeah, the mask.
the mask. There is a word for that mask. But the lobby was great. Yeah, I knew it had a water fountain in the center.
Yep.
With Mardi Gras, you can throw
The coins that they give you.
coin. Oh yeah, they give you
Yep.
Mardi Gras coins. They give you
Beads.
beads and stuff like that. I loved it. It had good smells, very clean. And I like, because you and I genuinely enjoyed New Orleans.
Yep.
I enjoyed this theming.
Yep.
And I like that, then when I don't remember there being much Tiana in the lobby.
So now that you've given me that, I'm gonna go back. It's very subtle.
Sprinkled.
So that's when I'm gonna. So it is very subtle Prince and the Frog theming.
Yes.
A lot of your hotels will like adopt a theme, like the Grand Floridian, I think, is Mary Poppins.
I wouldn't know. You've never taken me there in my life.
It's Mary Poppins.
No.
A lot of your Pop Century are like your Fab Five, Minnie and Mickey, and things like that. This hotel adopts that flair of like the Cajun South, Louisiana. We've been to Louisiana, correct?
I just said that a second ago.
I'm sorry, I missed that. We've been in the French Quarter of Bourbon Street, on Bourbon Street, which, it's funny. I was looking at some of these photos I'm going to show you now, and
that could be.
I'm showing Nick.
right
I'm
on
showing Nick.
Very So if you've been
Ratatouille. No, not Ratatouille.
That's France.
Yeah, Prince and the Frog.
A lot of wrought iron. So if you've been to Bourbon Street, it's very beautiful, very ornate is the word that I like.
Yeah.
But the buildings are not too big. You walk down, they have beautiful lanterns that light the
They're all 3-story buildings.
They are all 3 stories.
But see how the facades are at different elevations, even in the same building.
Yeah.
They do that kind of exactly what it's like in New Orleans. It has like their different tiers, some bump out a little bit more. It's all about the facades.
Yeah. So
wrought iron. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, that's okay. But I mean, there was nothing in this lobby. When you walk in this lobby, it was very clean, very nice.
Yeah.
Very, like I said, Mardi Gras style, but there was nothing in this lobby that you were like, oh my God, this is like, yes. You literally just look like you're in the French Quarter of New Orleans. So that's my...
a lot of the jokers, a lot of like...
Jesters.
Cleanliness, jesters, yeah. So yeah, I do have that. Let's start with pricing. It is in the moderate.
Moderate resorts have gone up in price.
And they have gone up in price. So I did a little bit of pricing here. I did a couple dates just to kind of give it. I did, let's say hypothetically, October 15th through the 22nd. And I just put in dates just to see what the daily rate was.
Did they even have any?
They did. The 15th through the 22nd. Okay.
So this is a hotel that I wanted to stay at. We have an upcoming trip coming up. They are booked solid. So we couldn't even get into this hotel.
It's also double the price.
Yes.
It's $319 a night.
Yep.
Okay.
Which I think is cheaper than the Caribbean Beach Resort, though.
They didn't have any availability. So what I tried to do is a compare and contrast against like other hotel rooms. So I went a little bit further to get a better reference, like compare more hotel rooms. So June 17th through the 24th, the pricing was $301 per night. Okay. And that is for a standard room. A preferred room, which, to be honest with you, I don't know why you get a preferred room, because
closer to the pool.
It's closer to the pool. It's closer to the food court, which that's not.
Again, it's not.
It's walking distance.
It's walking distance.
Again, from the Caribbean, like all this stuff is right here. It's literally down one major walkway. That's it.
And like I was saying, when we checked in and they told us we were in building 7, at first we were upset, like I said, because we were accustomed already to building 7 being 12 miles down.
Zillions miles away.
And it is not. It is not. This is a smaller, quaint hotel. Everything is close. I don't think, unless you have like an ugly parking lot view and you don't want a parking lot view, there's not really.
It's nowhere near any parking lots. Their parking lot is there. But I don't believe you're going to be looking outward like this over here. Maybe that one right there.
Yeah.
Maybe way over here. That's a possibility.
So the preferred room.
The preferred room, $339. a king room if you don't want to adjust the king bed, which I didn't know they charged you more for king rooms. I thought it was either a queen. I thought it was either. Here's another thing too. Every room has 2 queen beds.
Yes.
It's not the fold down Murphy bed like you get
Yeah.
in a lot of the values. Okay.
These rooms tend to be bigger. So moderate resorts are nice for a couple of things. You have, like we just said, a little bit more zhuzh, a little bit more pizzazz with moderate hotels. I'm a big fan of the moderate hotels. They are, back in the day when we first started going to Disney, moderates were like the way to go. They were in the 200 range, which wasn't ridiculous. You got more flair, and you got all Disney perks, but it wasn't as much as a deluxe resort.
Yeah.
The moderate resorts now are slowly starting to creep up in price. I mean, $300.
Yeah.
I mean, again, we've talked about our whole pot of money for Disney. So here's your pot of money.
Yeah. If you want
If
to
you're going on a quick trip, I'm not giving my pot of money
all to a hotel, right? And to put that in the our upcoming trip, our rooms for the All Stars, which I've never stayed at, are like $150.
Now I've stayed at all.
We stayed at which one? The music.
Yeah.
Which was our first time. Now we're going to All Star Sports.
Lame.
Right. But this is double the value. We don't have one hotel day.
Correct.
If we had a hotel day, which we're going to be enjoying the pool, I'd say, fuck it, let's go to the Caribbean or something like that. But we're not. Okay.
Yeah. So with moderate resorts, again, each pool has a water slide.
Let me finish this pricing.
Sorry.
That's okay. Over at French Quarter Riverside, they have a decked out room. Called, is it the Princess or the Royal Room?
I thought that was over. Oh, in Riverside. That's
Right, in Riverside. Yep,
Yeah,
it's
see.
the Royal Gardens Royal Gardens guest room. Forgot the exact terminology on it. $393.
Why are you not taking?
But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give you a comparison. The only difference in that is the room is a little bit more decked out and they have more photos. I'll show you.
So decked out.
I'll show you some photos because I have photos of the rooms when we get into actual rooms themselves.
Let's call a spade a spade. This room isn't just a little more decked out. If you have the $390 to spend on this,
Don't jump ahead of me
I'm
because I
not.
want to go down a breakdown of all the pricing.
okay. I'm just gonna sit here. You
These
tell
are
me when
these
to
are gonna
talk.
be these are gonna be all this is all the pricing. So if you had to choose, okay, All Star Sports in January, or I'm sorry, in June, $189.
Mhm.
Pop Century, this is crazy, $237. That is a value. Coronado, $280. That is not a value. That is a moderate.
Yes.
Port Orleans French Quarter, which we're talking about, $301. Caribbean, $309. And then from there, Animal Kingdom Lodge, $479.
Yes.
It is right in the middle of all of those.
Yes.
Now go.
Shawn was obsessed with pricing right now, so I'm just gonna let him talk about price. What do you want me to say?
I just, as far as like value, like I think it's good. I think this is a lot of hotel for the buck. Pop Century for $237 is insane. I know it as a Skyliner. I know people see the Skyliner as like the monorail, and I do too. I love Pop Century. I really do. But those rooms are really, really, really small. They're 200 square feet.
This is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Again, back when the hotel pricing was correct and a value resort was a true value resort,
Yeah.
Pop Century was lumped in right with the All Stars.
Yep.
Right? People have found out that Pop Century is, it's on the Skyliner line, like you said.
Yep.
It was redone, so the rooms are new, very clean. It's got a very white, crisp area. So it is no longer, it's in the value resort category.
Yep.
It's always booked because everyone goes there.
It was booked when I was looking for those October prices. Actually, when we booked ours, the reason we didn't do Pop Century, it was sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love everything about Pop Century, everything about Pop Century.
Even everything pop.
Even everything pop. I love everything about Pop Century. Disney has gotten wise to the fact that everyone stays at Pop Century because it's a value resort, and they're like, oh, they're jacking up the prices. Hence why we are staying at the All-Star Sports, which I'm pretty sure is a dirt hole.
No, it's not. It's been redone just like Pop Century.
We'll see. We're
Yes,
gonna do a whole.
we will see. We'll do a review of that when we stay.
Anyways, back
photos, the whole shebang.
Back to the hotel that we are actually talking about, which is Port Orleans French Quarter. In Port Orleans Riverside, Shawn had just mentioned that there are rooms that are $390 and they are Princess Royal rooms.
Yep.
If you have a child
Yep.
that is obsessed with princesses, and you, as well as I am, are obsessed with princesses, this room is gorgeous. It is not just, it doesn't have a little sprinkle of princesses. It is decked out of princesses. There are princesses on the wall. Your headboard lights up and does sparkles.
Like
This
on the ship,
room, if Shawn loved me, he would take me here, but he doesn't. So he.
So do you want to know the thing? Do you want to know what the thing is really about it? Going back to when we stayed at the Caribbean, those pirate rooms were a half-hour walk.
The same with these.
Yes.
Because they are in Timbuktu.
Right, because the map is so huge, it's so elaborate. They were like, God, how do we get people to go way over in that far area? Oh, let's spruce up some nice rooms and then charge extra for the supply and demand kind of thing. But it's funny you say that about princesses decked out. I feel that this hotel caters to people who maybe are not hardcore Disney people, because that's what the room looks like.
A regular room.
That is what a standard room looks like now. And what I'm showing Nikki is the 2 beds. Beautiful. You and I talked about this a long time ago when they were redoing these rooms. And this is what the present day look of it is. Throw pillows. That
clean.
Beautiful. It is clean. Look at the floors. Hardwood floors. Like the nice sliding door that's very ornate. Boom. That's a big room.
That's a huge room.
Well, that's also one of those weird photos. But what it shows you here is most of your value rooms, you walk in, you have a table, which is your Murphy bed. And it's like, if you have you're like us, a family of more than 2, and you're utilizing 2 beds, your table's gone. When what I'm showing Nikki here is there's still a table there with the what bench you'd even call it.
So seeing this as a review of a hotel, when you walk into the room is moderate hotels tend to have bigger rooms in general. That is another reason why they're more expensive.
I think I want to see you get 50 square feet, 50 or 60 more square feet. Yeah.
So you walk in, and when you first walk in, when you look right to the left, you usually have a table or like a bench type seat with an actual table.
Yep.
So it's a place for your family to actually like sit and have some food without having to take down a bed and put a bed back and forth.
Correct.
Then you will typically, walk and you'll see your 2 queen size beds. Usually they are elevated enough that you can slide luggage underneath, which is beautiful.
Yep.
You'll have a full dresser across from that has a TV. They usually have, all the rooms have been upgraded for savvy technological people. So there's all sorts of like ports.
Oh, yeah. They're ever. Yep.
And then it looks like there's a refrigerator always. I think there's a refrigerator in all the rooms regardless.
So I think they call them a chiller. I don't think technically, I don't know if that's technically a refrigerator. I think it's just a chiller.
Well, you open a door and there's something that you
and keeps it cold.
Keeps it cold. Obviously, it has drawers and stuff like that. If you take your clothes out of your luggage, I personally think you're a serial killer. But hey, to each his own. Who unpacks their luggage?
I tried it once.
Yeah, I thought you were like.
I tried it in our past summer vacation. And I was like, oh, I can see when white people enjoy this. And then after the first day, I was like, this sucks.
Yeah.
How do I know if these drawers are clean? I don't know who stayed here before us. Do you think housekeeping goes in and cleans out drawers?
I would love to know how many people forget that they've done that and leave their clothes in there.
Ugh, gross.
The only thing I've ever done is hang up like dresses. Obviously, like if you need something. But anyway, so like I said, 2 queen beds. There's usually some fancy zhuzh on the walls. In this case, Princess Tiana. She is on the wall.
Very, very, very subtle.
But she is.
She is very, very subtle.
But still. And then when you walk through the rest of the room. The whole back of the room is your bathroom vanity. So
Yep.
it has a slide, one of those nice slide doors.
Yep.
And 2 sinks, which I love. Obviously, a closet to keep your stuff in, and then a bathroom or a shower. Has a full tub, I'm pretty sure.
It does.
Has a
Yes.
full tub,
Yes.
which for some people is big. I remember when we went to.
Oh, we'll have to deal with that issue later.
Sorry. Apparently, there's a bear in our yard. Which,
Hey,
hey,
once a
welcome to
week.
New England.
Yeah. Like,
He likes to go through our trash
all-
and rip over the trash can. Sorry, our daughter just came in. I apologize. When they redid these rooms, I'm pretty sure that the bathroom curtain now has Princess and the Frog type stuff.
it
on
is.
it.
It's so hidden.
It's very so.
What would you call? What would you call that pattern? Not paisley.
It is
like-
paisley.
Is paisley? Yeah.
mixed in.
Yeah.
To Shawn's point, if you are looking for Disney in your face,
Yeah.
like thrown in your face, like 24/7, this is not what you're gonna get in this hotel.
Correct.
This hotel is very, I think it's classy.
Super classy.
Everything's done very classy. But it's not. Is that luggage under
It's
the
luggage
bed?
under the bed. Yeah.
It's not, like I said, it's very tastefully done, very light sprinkled touches, as well as the
Yeah. That.
what is
All of that, huh?
Food.
Yeah.
What is
We'll
that
get to
called?
food after.
Sorry. So it just Shawn was showing me photos, and because this is a hotel review, I thought that I would walk you through what the room actually entails. So that's pretty much our room in general.
Yeah, I think I love the room because here's what tends to happen when we stay at like a value. The bed gets put down. We have to rearrange chairs because what happens with the Murphy bed is you get a couple chairs where you'd eat around the table.
Usually 4.
Yeah. We end up pushing those chairs off to the side
Our
and end up
luggage
putting our luggage on it because again, we don't unpack because we're humans. And and I don't like it, but I've gotten so used to it, and so is our family. Like we're actually really great travelers that we can all occupy 200 square feet, and it's okay. But like this kind of room where you can put your luggage underneath your bed and actually close it, or like eat at a table. And I remember when we ate at the table, we were eating our Mickey waffles, and and especially when you first come in, they do the little Mickey shape
Yeah.
with the beads,
Yep.
which is a nice little touch. But it's like, this is a great hotel. And I think who is this hotel for? I think this hotel is for maybe the couple that doesn't want the Fab Five. They don't want the like in your face Disney because, and I guess now we can get into it. When we were eating lunch that first day, we went over to Sassagoula Float Works and Food Factory. And I was so blown away that there was not posters of Minnie and Donald and Mickey and like,
Nope,
weird
not
kind of
this.
like,
Yeah.
it was, I had to search and look around everywhere to like look for any Disney reference at all.
Yep.
And finally found one on a playing card. Like,
So yeah, we were sitting in the so their Sassagoula cafe is very cafeteria style.
yeah,
There-
it is cafeteria style.
It's
Yeah.
cafeteria
Yeah.
style, and you walk in. So picture if you've been to any Disney resort, then you know exactly what we're talking about. For those people who haven't been, you walk in and there's multiple food stations, like just multiple food stations. So you have your burgers and fries, typically pasta, probably some chicken dishes, things like that. And then you go and you obviously pick your seat and it's cafeteria style. But when we looked up, to Shawn's point, there was a shelf. It was almost like a decorative shelf, and they had playing cards. And Naveen was there, and Princess Tiana, Dr. Fassier, I think, was on a playing card. So again,
Yep.
not intense design, very light touches.
Yeah, like very light. So subtle. Like,
But not in a bad way. And I'm not knocking. I actually
No.
absolutely love this hotel. I feel like that's got more zhuzh in it than.
yeah, it looks like, but what you're looking at is the decorations. This is more of like an aerial view, but like,
So let's be clear. When they
See the playing cards over there?
they built this hotel was built around Mardi Gras theme.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we should have said that. Holy Mardi Gras.
Holy Mardi Gras. This was built around Mardi Gras theme. And to Disney fashion, they had a movie that was set in New Orleans, and they were like, oh, gee, wait, we probably should put Tiana and Naveen and, Ray and what's the alligator's name? What's the
Lewis.
Lewis. We probably should put them in the theming here.
Looks like they redid it a little bit. See how they have this?
It
Or
does-
that
that does
actually
look new.
that actually might be Christmas decorations
is.
because see that photo without though, and then look at this older kind of photo that doesn't have anything here.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
so it looks like maybe they've done a little bit of like
Upgrading.
which is nice, and I like little touches like that. But I also kind of like the subtlety. I kind of like the not in your face Disney like.
Yes, I like that. That's why this hotel is different than the other ones. I
Yep.
feel like because each hotel has its own specialty. The Caribbean Beach Resort, obviously, it says it in the name, is all about the Caribbean. You have
Yep.
Aruba and Trinidad, but this hotel is all about the Mardi Gras theme. I mean, even the pool. The pool has nothing to do with Princess and the Frog.
Oh yeah,
It's about Titan. It's not Titan.
I think it's Poseidon.
It's Poseidon. He
Might be
has a-
Poseidon riding like a river dragon or some sort of I have a photo of that too.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
King Neptune
It's Neptune. Yeah, that's his name. Is
riding
that-
a giant sea serpent.
and that's not Poseidon?
No, King Neptune.
Food.
Yep.
So so I was like, why is this the moderate hotel priced better than most moderate hotels? And what I came up with is it does not have a sit down dining. It is
seriously.
It is one of the only ones that does not have sit down dining.
Yes.
So that's bizarre, isn't it?
They have the Scat Cat Club, and they have
That is a bar.
no.
Yes. No, I looked at it is a bar. Yeah. Scat Cat Club Cafe is a bar that sells beignets.
There's
Yep.
two.
Nope. There's the Scat Cat Club Cafe. There is the Scat Cat Club Lounge,
Okay.
which are kind of connected to each other. One's a little
Maybe
bit
that's
outdoor.
why I got
Yeah, one's a little bit outdoor, and one's kind of just walk in and get your beignets. And then there is the Mardi Gras, which is the pool bar. And then there is the Sassagoula Floatworks, which is the one we were just talking about. There is
Yeah.
not a lot of like food choices. So if you want a sit down dinner, you actually have to go over to Riverside.
and eat over there.
Yeah, to called Boat Rights. It's
Yeah.
like they have a big like sit down dining and like where you get your steak and things like that. But that's if you care about stuff like that, because to be honest with you, or even over at the Caribbean, we've never eaten at their sit down.
Sebastian's is gross.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Have you eaten there?
I have eaten there, and I want to say that we've looked at. Let me rephrase that. I shouldn't have said that was mean. Santa Sebastian's is gross.
Oh, you're like fucking Sebastian.
Milan.
Sebastian sucks.
I feel like we have wanted to eat at Sebastian's numerous times, and their menu is not anything to write home about. This place is also going back to the French Quarter. The huge theming here too is these Mickey beignets. Okay, over at the Scat Cat Club Cafe.
That's the only reason you go.
These beignets, I am not lying. I am not telling stories. These are the most amazing pieces of food, morsels of deliciousness shaped like a Mickey.
And you don't like donuts.
I hate donuts. So the fact that I love these are so good. They have just the right amount of powdered sugar. And they sell them with booze sticks.
Injectors.
Injectors.
Syringes.
Syringes.
Mainline that booze.
You can get Bailey's in it.
Irish cream.
Irish cream. So good. But these pillowy, delicious nuggets are the reason you should go here.
Oh.
So my advice to
And
you
it's actually right there on that.
Oh, specialty.
Baton Rouge beignets, $12.99 for 2 beignets jazzed up with Daly's original
It
Irish
used
cream.
to be 3.
Well, no, it's 3 for normals.
No.
For the specialty ones.
The other ones used to be 3 as well.
Maybe they don't want people getting drunk on that third
Oh,
beignet.
all it is a little. So the Scat Cat Club Cafe. Can I see that menu again? What are
Yep.
So you go in there, super cute theme.
So that's it with the Club Cafe. Like that's all you got. The Club Cafe is basically just the beignets, but it is connected to the Scat Cat Lounge.
Yeah.
Which is where it is the bar. They have jazz sometimes.
Yep, they do.
Again, and while I'm saying it is like, wow, I can hear the jazz. Like, I love New Orleans.
We should just go back.
We should. Like, everything about it.
Love
The
everything about the
history,
history.
the music, getting up at like 6 in the morning and walking out on the street and having it being totally empty because people just went to bed 10 minutes ago. And they're washing the streets, but then like as the sun starts to come up and like you just see people set up and like play music and like, you know, during the funerals, what do they call it? Like the first walk. There was a name.
I don't remember. I would have to look into
You know, we like the jazz as they're all celebrating life and death and everything else and weddings and things like that. And it's just, you feel like you're there
Yes.
in this hotel. Like, you know, and I mean, they're not too far away from each other. It is the South. You have the Spanish moss on the wrought iron and everything else.
I had been waiting for you to bring up the Spanish moss
Why?
because I think that in true Disney fashion,
Yeah.
they bust that Spanish moss in and made it perfect. Like,
You don't think they let it just grow?
I mean, I think that they had to set it up to make it
because
look
I think it
exact-
grows all
No,
over
no,
the
it does.
place.
But so I love Spanish moss.
Yeah.
And Spanish moss is almost like I mean, obviously it's in the word moss, but to me, when you think of moss, it grows on the ground. Spanish moss is something that grows in the trees
Yeah.
and it comes down. It is.
I didn't really get a
can't-
photo of it.
So if you know what Spanish moss is, and when you go to this hotel, you'll see it in the trees. It just makes it beautiful. There's nothing about this hotel that's not pretty. That's just what I have to say about the
Yeah.
hotel.
All the colors, like pastels, everything.
Some of the other hotels, they are just what they are.
Yeah.
Like, they're not bad.
Yeah.
They're not bad, but it is what it is. What I know for a fact when we go to All Star Sports, it's going to be what it is. I
Yeah.
am not happy about this. I am going to fully admit that I'm a bougie snob and I wanted to stay here.
I think the difference with All Star Sport, I think the difference is like they're like, ooh, they ooh and ah you. They're like, oh my God, 50-foot tall Donald Duck over there. As you're walking to your room, you're like, oh my God, look at that, like a big guitar or like an old bowling pin or like all these weird distractions. And that you're like, oh, my room. The thing about here
Everything's
is
great.
it's pretty. And not to say that it is not pretty at all, Star or like Pop or anything like that, but like I'm showing Nikki the photo of like the walk to the rooms. It is a street. It is a cobble street,
You're calling
which is
tomorrow.
yeah.
You're calling tomorrow and you're going to see if they
It
have
is.
anything
It is
with
the gas lamps bordering the street, the colored doors, the sun beaming through. It is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And when the lights go, they're all the orange light that you see in New Orleans because New Orleans. I don't know if they're the home of the gas lamp,
I don't know.
but they love the gas lamp. Like think of like what's that movie where those dudes like to bite each other, the vampires? Brad Pitt and that other guy were all up on each other, like "Arr, arr, 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 arr." Vampires. The interview of the vampire. Yeah. Think that movie. Jesus, they built it over here at this hotel. And if you like vampire movies and blood sucking and all that, and you like New Orleans, you're gonna love this hotel. Like if that's not an endorsement, Disney should pick that one up.
So we were talking about food. So the sassagoula cafeteria style, totally fine. Nothing. This is nothing fancy.
Yeah.
This is very simple, low key. American style, Cajun Creole. You can do mobile orders. Love mobile ordering.
Yeah.
Mobile ordering is amazing. And the menu's online if you wanted to look at it. But this is not like we love the hotel, but the food is what it is.
It's mid. Yeah. The pool. You mentioned the pool earlier.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. It only has one pool.
Correct.
Right. Which is
The
bizarre.
entire hotel?
The entire hotel is one pool.
Because it's small.
Right. It is a big pool. It does have a water slide. It does have that weird ass like sea serpent that you'd call it. Like, right, imagine the float with Neptune riding the head of that thing, and like you walk up its spine, and then you come over here where I don't actually have the photo of the head, but it's over here somewhere, and you like go jump down and you like go swimming into it.
Yep.
Same thing, tons of lifeguards. They do have a splash pad too that is connected to the pool.
They do.
Is it the bucket or is the bucket in the
The
Caribbean?
buckets in the Caribbean.
It is the bucket is in the Caribbean because I was trying to remember. I was like, I was remember one time sitting in one of those benches, like when you're waiting for the airplane to leave, or it's your park day, and you're watching this 10 million gallon jug of water get filled on these buckets,
Kids get
and
so
these kids get whiplash. They get like head trauma when that bucket dumps down on them.
Yeah.
And I'm like counting one day, and I was like, this bitch is like filling out for like 2 minutes straight, and then that bucket opens up, and you just see boosh.
Yep.
Like knocks half these kids out. But I love the bucket. It does have a splash pad. It does not have any other. That's the aerial view of the splash pad with this little sea serpent. It's a
Again,
smaller pool.
it's
Yeah,
a smaller pool. This is not
not the Caribbean.
not the Caribbean.
Caribbean has multiple slides. It's got cannons. It's got little swimming grottos. It's got that jacuzzi where people do nasty stuff in the back.
Ew, gross. Our kids love to
They
say
love to go in there with adults. It's so weird and creepy. And even you're an adult and you're like kids are in here, and it's like, I'm good.
So I will say though, the hotels in general, it doesn't matter if you're value, moderate, or deluxe, have a lot of things that they do for families at the hotel.
It's funny you see it. I took a photo.
So, I know that when we've oh, look at that.
Yeah.
What are the activities?
You want to talk about that?
Yeah, sure.
So finish your point about what they have.
I'm a big fan of moderate hotels. I can't stress it enough. I like the little bit of extra room in the rooms. I like the extra zhuzh. But again, if you're going for a really quick trip or you're going just for a day or two and there's nothing wrong with the value resorts. And the cast members are fabulous wherever you go. We've never had bad, knock on wood, we've never had a bad
From a hotel cast member?
Never.
Never in my life. Never.
The last time we stayed at Pop Century, we actually did s'mores under the stars.
Oh, that's funny because that's actually one of the things.
I think that it's a theme.
Yeah.
So they usually do movies. They'll do s'mores under the stars. The s'mores are super cute.
These are the movies they're doing under the stars.
Cool Runnings, Encanto, Mary Poppins Returns, and The Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
But that was February, friend.
I just pulled to give you an idea of like what they do, backyard bash, like things they do on the lawn.
Yep.
You mentioned tie-dyes. Tie-dye.
Tie-dyes are huge. So tie-dyes are not free. I do have to stress that.
Yep.
Tie-dyeing is not free. And everything is cashless. So you have to have a card or what they love.
Apple Pay. Yeah.
Nope.
Your magic band.
Tap that magic. Tap that $3. Tap, 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 tap. Like a little tap, tap, tap.
Yes.
Tie-dye is amazing. Our daughter has done it multiple times. I highly, highly recommend it. We have a pillowcase that I think she is still on her bed to this day.
But they're doing them all the time.
All the time. Arts and crafts. And like I just said, s'mores.
Trivia.
S'mores under the stars was very cute. Very cute. Done very well. Loved it. Loved everything about it. So no matter which hotel you're staying at, know that your resort is going to offer things for you to do.
Yep. This one has like build your own mosaic, which I don't know what that is, like a piece of art or something like that. Arcade challenge, because this does have an arcade here. Yep, that's one of the nice things too.
Thank you. Yep. The other fun thing for moderates is they all have an arcade.
Well, so does Value. Value's totally, yeah. They all every place has an arcade. Yeah.
They all do?
They all have arcades, yeah.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping. I'm almost 100% positive they all. Because I remember when we went to this hotel, we actually had to find it.
We've always gone to Pop Century's arcade.
Yeah, because it was like a little, it was down a little courtyard. I don't know if we went to the, last time we were there, we went to the arcade at All-Star.
At the music?
Yeah, I don't think we cared. But sometimes we usually, on our...
No, we did. We did. I totally take it back. There is an arcade in every single one. So I take it back. Our kids are junkies for arcades.
Yeah, they like getting those little cards and like doing games and stuff like that. But this one, I mean, this place it has trivia. My point being is like you could for the money for like $300, you could go stay at like a Best Western or something like that. You could even stay at like probably a Hilton for the money and get the same level of service, okay? Because you're not going to get better level of service. I can tell you that.
No.
Like that 100%. You're getting 5-star service from Disney Hotel. You also are going to get the benefit of the half hour early evening or early
Entry.
you know, but on top of that, you're getting these things. You're getting the movie under the stars. Yeah, s'mores might cost $5 or something like that, but it's $5. Who cares? You're getting transportation.
Yep.
You're getting all this above and beyond. Like, here's the other thing too. Like, we didn't even get into it. One of the downfalls is transportation.
All you have is the buses.
All you have is the bus or an Uber or a Lyft.
Yeah.
Okay. The good news is because it's such a small hotel, you're getting picked up right at the front door, where the Caribbean, they stop at every single building.
Oh, they even
Right?
internal bus.
Internal bus. Ugh, disgusting.
Yep.
But it also has a boat on the Sassagoula.
Yes.
Which, talking about, like, keep going with the benefits of it. Like, if you're on your like regular your hotel day, you want to go over to Disney Springs, get on that boat.
It was so much fun.
It was, and take a cruise down that relaxing river, and it's like when I showed you that aerial map of how close it was to like Epcot and stuff like this, like you see a highway ripping right here, and I don't have the actual photo of yeah, I do. It's right here. There's the Sassagoula.
Mhm.
But like, did you see a parking lot from the riverboat?
No.
Did you see a highway?
No.
Do you see any? Did
No.
you see this golf course right here?
Oh, we did see the golf course, and the only other thing we saw is there are tree
The tree
houses
houses. Yep.
in the woods around there for one of those.
Those are DVC tree
Yeah,
houses.
those are and they are beautiful.
Yeah, I think somebody had told us they were the Polynesian. They're not. I want to say they're the Fort Wilderness tree houses.
Yes.
Way out of our price range.
Yeah.
We'll never stay there. So sorry to burst your bubble. But my point being is, like, it gives you all these amenities. It is so nice for the money. It's like, for $300, I'm in all day. If I'm going on a longer trip, like maybe like 5 to 7, 10 days, I would go here. Staying in Pop Century is kind of too small for a longer trip. The rooms are too small.
Oh my God.
They are.
We've
We've done it, and yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot. And as our kids grow, it's starting to be too much.
Yeah, we'll have to do 2 rooms. I mean,
We would have to do 2 rooms. And then my parents always come with us. So then we're down to then we're into 3 rooms.
yeah.
But even here, no, we would do fine as a family.
Yeah.
In the moderate rooms. I'm all for a value hotel. I am. This next trip, as we keep talking about, is going to be quick. We're not going very long. It'll give us an opportunity to do a whole review of a value resort. But I would give, if Shawn were to tell me tomorrow, hey, just kidding, we're going here, I wouldn't be sad about it.
Well, you know what's not going to happen?
I know.
That.
Those are.
Hey, they have shopping here too.
They do.
Remember you were talking about last week about your beignet bag or scratch and sniff, where some dude violates your space because he's like, oh, I want to smell them beignets.
Oh, so.
Why'd you sound so excited about that?
No, not about him. I'm
Some guy.
talking about
like
the bag.
Art the Clown coming up on you.
Art the Clown. Don't talk about Art the Clown. So yes, they have Jackson Square Gifts, which is a super cute little gift shop. It's got all sorts of stuff in it. And the theming here is also beignet all day. So
beignet all day.
I
think I see some mugs back there.
They have stuff here that says, some merch that
everything says New Orleans on it too.
Everything says New Orleans. I just found out that they have new or I don't even know if they're new, but they have Loungefly bags here that say beignet all day, and they have matching Mickey ears that smell like beignets.
I did not know that.
Again, if Shawn loved me, this bag would be coming in the mail, but he doesn't, so it's not.
Do you know what I did know, though? To go back to our beignets, we didn't really finish on that. The pricing is amazing for Disney.
Oh my God, yes, go back to that.
Three beignets. 3 beignets, these puffy pillows of goodness, are $7.99
for 3.
For 3.
Yep.
6 for $12.99. The first day we got there, I got 18 because I was so fat, so selfish, and I was like, I'm gonna gobble these. They're huge. They're the size of a pillow. So when she handed me 18 of them, I was like, I think I overdid it. And she's like, oh, you must be feeding. No, I got like 4 people here. And she's like, oh, okay. They're only good warm, all right? From my experience.
Yeah.
Like, you got to get them in the bag, shake, pop, 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 pop. Can you do that again, Nikki? Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah. But everybody in the video enjoys that one. The pricing is good, right? Yep. The pricing is great. Did you know? And I don't know if it's the beignets that they make for Disney, but when they were showing the inside of the store, do you see this stuff right here?
Is that beignet mix?
It's beignet mix. Do you see the company name on it?
Cafe
Dumont.
Oh my God, from New Orleans.
New Orleans. Correct. Yes. They supply the
I
beignet
guarantee it
mix.
would be the same. They
So-
tasted exactly the same.
I mean, I think if a beignet is done well, it's probably all the same.
Cafe
So
Dumont.
going back to New Orleans when Nikki and I went there, we only knew about beignets because of the Prince and the Frog movie. And then when we go there, we're like, well, we gotta
Man,
get
catching beignets.
we gotta get some beignets. Like everybody's talking about them. And there's a million beignet places. There's like beignet all day, beignet
No, there's
some
no
day.
beignet all day.
There was beignet all day.
No, there was not.
There was a bunch of places that had the beignet in the name.
Yes.
And then I remember asking our hotel person, our concierge, I was like, hey, where's a good place to get beignets? And she looked at me like I was
Stupid.
fucking stupid. She's like, yeah, well, maybe try Cafe Dumont. And I was like, oh, where's that? She's like, it's the place in the middle of the city that has a line of about 1,000 people in front of it. She's like, it's the place that created beignets. And I was like, oh, yeah, I knew that.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
Sorry, we're stupid.
I was like, yeah, of course I'm going to try that place. And then we went there. And I remember waiting in line, and I was like, it's got to be worth it. And then watching people like walk by me, I guess it was a back door where you could have just walked up, grabbed your beignets. And I was in the coffee line because they also have a world famous coffee with chicory in it.
Yes.
But if I'm being honest, I think the beignets were just okay.
Oh, they were good.
They were good.
They were excellent.
For some reason, the Disney beignets were better. I don't know if like,
because they're shaped like Mickey Mouse.
is that what it is?
It is.
Okay. I have no idea what it is, but
Good.
when I saw the beignet mix, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to go get those. And they also had like praline mix and stuff like that, and like odd little treats that coffee with chicory. Would you look at that?
Cafe Dumont.
What Cafe Dumont? Coffee with chicory. I love it at this hotel.
I love it.
I would definitely stay back.
Yep.
I mean, if you want to kind of sum it all up, I mean, go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it. If you wanted to stay here, would you ever stay here again?
110%.
Yeah.
I would absolutely stay here. The theming here is wonderful. The atmosphere is wonderful. The rooms are wonderful. The pool is just so-so. That's what I'm going to say is the only thing. The pool is just so-so. Definitely other moderate resorts with better pools, better water slides. But if you're looking for that theme, that type of New Orleans theme, and I mean, I also feel like we're not doing a good service because Port Orleans is got 2 parts, and we've never stayed on the Riverside part.
Nope, would love to.
So I would love to, stay over there and see what the theme is over there. So, but I would definitely stay here. I think for the price, if you have moderate resort money, it's definitely great. Is it as nice as the Caribbean? I would say yes. It's got its own spectacular things about it. They're both wonderful in their own right. So I think each one is different and has different theming.
I agree with you 1,000%.
Good. I'm glad.
It comes down to, like, again, value. And for me, we talk about that big pot of money. If it is a weekend getaway or like if it's 3-4 days, I'm staying at a value, unfortunately, because it's 3-4 days. That means I'm coming in and I'm probably only going to do 2 park days, and I'm not going to be staying at the hotel.
I am going to interrupt you there.
Go for it.
If it was just you and I,
Yeah.
it was just you and I, no small children, and we were only going for 3 or 4 days, we would be staying here.
Why? What would be the advantage? Tell me. What's the advantage?
All of it. All of it. If you were to call me tomorrow and say that we are staying here.
But you're paying for something you're not even going to get to enjoy.
You are, though. Just walking through the hotel, just staying in this resort is enjoying it.
I agree with if you have one part, even if you had a 9 a.m. arrival, I agree with you. When we came there, we had a 2 a.m. arrival. It was horrible.
Was that me? That was our 4th of July trip.
Was it our 4th of July trip?
Yes, that was our 4th.
Because I all I remember is like one day, but we had a pool day because I remember one day our daughter, Stephanie, she wanted to go in the pool and was there until 11 o'clock at night. And I was like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yep.
See, I'm a little bit different and I'm a little bit frugal when it comes to things like this.
AKA cheap.
Yeah, a little bit cheap because for me, okay, so if it's $150 versus $300 for 2 nights, that's $300, $600. That's a sit down dinner. That's a dinner at Cinderella's castle. That is a dinner somewhere. The difference of 4 days is $600.
Hence why we're staying at All Star.
Correct, but like that's $600. That's a lot. That is a lot. That's another park day if you wanted. That's 2 dinners. That is a dinner at Disney Springs. Like, so it's again for 4 days. No, 5, 6, 7 to 10 days or longer. Definitely 100%. You're already spending. You want to be comfortable. You know you're gonna be enjoying the pool. Like, go for it. Go for it. You know, definitely go for it.
We will agree to disagree.
Okay. You got anything else? Anything else on this hotel?
No.
What would you rate it out of 5? What would you give it?
Oh, easily a 4. And the reason why it's not.
A 4? People give it a 4.7. You can use a point scale.
Oh, well then yes. Yeah. I mean, the only reason why it's not a 5 is because they have cafeteria style dining, not real,
yeah.
And their pool is nothing. Their pool is just mat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise they would be a 5.
Yeah. I do remember, funny, we'll talk about this one side story. Remember the lifeguard?
Which one?
The one that did not belong there?
Yes.
And we'll say the reason she didn't belong there, and I don't want to like shame anybody else, but she was too pretty to be there.
She didn't look like a lifeguard is what it was.
Yeah.
She looked like she may have once been a princess.
And maybe got like in trouble and got demoted.
Yeah, like maybe I want to try something different.
Yeah.
Lifeguard didn't look like that was
her occupation.
Yeah.
I can remember you and I looking and we're like, how'd you get this job? And like
stripper, possibly.
Yeah, like we're not trying to shame. She's a pretty girl, like young little girl or whatever. But at the same time, I was like, you see all the lifeguards, and you're like, they're wicked awesome, they're great, and everything else. And it was like, then she was like, she just what does not belong to
one of these things isn't like the other.
Yeah, and it was like, and I remember you and I laughing about that for the day, and it was like, it was just funny, and I don't know why that one stood out to me, but
she legitimately looked like she was supposed to be one of the princesses, and something had happened.
Something had happened. Maybe like she didn't like the schedule, or maybe a college class got in the way.
Yeah,
there was a reason. There's a story behind the story. We get Dateline to investigate. Anyway, do you have any hacks? Because I don't have any hacks this week.
Go to this hotel and get beignets.
The only hack I could think of is, hey, we're back on Instagram. We're really pushing our YouTube.
Yes.
YouTube.
Like us, subscribe, please.
Like and subscribe, YouTube. You Me Disney Podcast. This podcast is up on YouTube. It's up on all the other places. But like, hey, just keep liking, keep subscribing.
And like,
it's free. It's free to do that. It doesn't cost anything.
And if there's a way to comment, you want to hear something, tell us. Like, I want to know if
I literally got a comment today on YouTube, and it was such a nice comment.
Oh, it wasn't mean.
No, it was great. And then I gave it a thought, and then it disappeared. I have no idea where that comment went. I don't know where the comments go after you like them and give them hearts.
Yes, please. More like, I would love some. I would welcome some feedback. Honestly, like, please don't be like a mean troll though. Like, I don't need to hear.
You're doing great. There's some feedback for you.
You know, I don't need to hear that my voice is annoying or
dog shit.
Dog shit. You drink way too much wine.
Nicky, hey, we got a number for you. It's 1-800 Stop Drinking Wine.
No hacks. My hack for this is literally go here and get the beignets.
Awesome.
Because you can also
take an Uber over.
You can take an Uber over.
Yep.
So
go down the Sassagoula. Go over to Disney Springs. Take the reverse boat to this hotel.
Yep.
Go get some beignets.
Go get some-
People do it all the time.
People
People
do it all
take
the
trips
time.
over there. Yeah.
You don't have to stay here to appreciate it.
Yeah.
You really don't. Go see it, because if you don't like Mardi Gras New Orleans, then you will not like this hotel. So
It's not. I disagree with you. I don't think it's that in your face walking down the court in the main lobby. Maybe. I don't think so at all. Actually, I don't think it's in your face.
I don't think there's anything about this hotel that's not nice.
Yeah, I think it's gorgeous.
I'm just saying, if you don't like New Orleans in any type of way.
Yeah. Well, all right. That's fair. If you don't like New Orleans, then
This isn't a hotel.
This ain't yeah for you. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you want, like I said, Mickey and Pluto and Donald up your
Okay, I
road,
see what you're saying. Yeah.
this is not
Yeah.
the place for you.
If you don't like brick and wrought iron and like, old school architecture,
lamps.
yeah, gas lamps, like you're right. If you like neon,
Yeah.
if you like neon, yeah,
Hot Century
this
is
is not
the
your-
place to bite.
maybe it's not your hotel. All right.
That's it.
Hey,
That's all, yeah.
I love you, Nick. So until next week, stay classy, Disney.
And thanks for stopping by.